Winter preparation, how to shovel safely. Shoveling rate. To avoid fatigue, the Canadian Centre for Occupational Health and Safety, CCOHS, recommends a rate of about 15 scoops per minute. Shoveling should not last longer than 15 minutes and should be followed by a 2 to 3 minute break. Shoveling weight. According to CCOHS, a high rate of shoveling with 15 scoops per minute, the total weight of the shovel plus the load should not exceed 5 to 7 kilograms or 10 to 15 pounds. If you're using a lower rate of shoveling, then you can go up to about 11 kilograms or 24 pounds. The weight of snow depends on what type of snow you are moving. If an individual was to clear a 16-foot by 30-foot driveway covered in 1 foot of wet snow, you would actually be moving about 4 tons of snow. For throwing height and distances, the throwing height should not exceed more than 1.3 meters or 4 feet. The optimal throwing distance should be no further than 1 meter or 3 feet, and the load and shoveling rate should be reduced if the tasks require a longer or higher throw. This is why it's actually very important early in the season not to just pile your snow right at the edge of your driveway, but to actually place it further into your yard. Otherwise, you are going to end up with very high snow banks by the time the winter is done. And as a result, increasing your risk of injury. Proper shoveling. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Place the front foot close to the shovel. Transfer your weight onto the front foot and use the leg to push the shovel. Shift the weight to your rear foot and keep the load close to the body. Turn your feet in the direction of the throw and throw the snow. In this example, the person is pushing and throwing the snow with a regular shovel. Notice that when throwing the snow, the person must bend down a little farther to grab the shaft of the shovel. In this example, the person is using the same technique as previously demonstrated but with what is referred to as an ergonomic shovel to push and throw the snow. Notice that when throwing the snow, the person can bend their legs and have a proper posture of the back while throwing the snow. This type of shovel design requires additional upper body strength than a traditional shovel due to hand placement. Improper throwing. In this example, not only is the person throwing too high and too far away from them, they also don't have the stable base of support. You will notice that at times they are only standing on one leg, which could lead to a slip or trip hazard. Proper throwing. In this example, not only is the person standing with both feet firmly on the ground, they are also trying to get themselves as close to the snowbank as possible before throwing the load to minimize the strain on the lower back. There are also different types of shovels that have been marketed as ergonomic. Some have an extra handle attached to it that are supposed to minimize bending. This design appears to be best used with light snow. With heavier snow, it is more difficult to use. Please note that often many products referred to as ergonomic may not have been investigated to verify they will actually reduce the risk of injury. There are other tools on the market that you can use. Snow floats are for larger, bigger snow. Roof rakes for bringing the snow down off your roof and then shoveling it away afterwards. Electric snow shovels, ice chippers, and snow cleats. These are anti-slip devices that actually go over top the sole of your boot. So, if you are on an icy surface, they actually grip the ice, so you're less likely to actually slip. The type of snow that falls can also impact how we should shovel it. For light snow, start in the center of the driveway and push the snow the longest distance diagonally to the edge of the driveway. Walk back to the start, and let your body have a rest. Then push again the longest distance diagonally to the other side. Continue pushing in a spiderweb fashion with each pass getting shorter and shorter so that you're less tired by the time you're done. The advantage to this method for shoveling light snow is that you're actually moving less now each time. For heavy snow, start in the driveway's middle point. Scoop up the snow and walk it as far off to the side of the driveway as you can. Repeat, working towards the street, clearing a middle strip. Return to the start. Now remove 2 strips next to the path just cleared. Carry it to the side and repeat. You'll be moving snow the shortest distance as you tire. For snow blowing, start in the middle of the driveway and work from the beginning to the end. Then make a circular turn and work your way back towards the house again. Then repeat. Keep working in a circular motion until the driveway is complete. For additional information, visit www.ocow.on.ca.